Oh, let me make my YouTube. There we go. That's what I love about my Osmo, my DJI. I can flip the camera and make it landscape. So I went from vertical to horizontal. I'm gonna get right into it because YouTube, you were playing games this morning. Anyways, so I know there's a lot of rhetoric going on about the cooking with Kaya girl, the girl that went viral for cooking all these meals. Wait, let me give y'all some light. Yeah, the girl that went viral. Y'all can see me better now because I love my little light. The girl that went viral for basically cooking these meals, and a lot of women were hating on her. And I will say there was some hate. I don't know what this breakout is about, but I'm definitely going to the mitzvah. I don't know. There was some hate. Like all of it wasn't love. The ladies was mad that they men were looking. But here's the thing, and I made a video about it weeks ago. Having a male-centered audience is very dangerous for a woman. It's never gonna work out in your favor. This is not gonna be long because I gotta go to church. Okay, I have to go listen to the Lord's. And isn't that crazy? Because isn't the Bible male centered? All the prophets, all the leaders, all the books. Isn't the Bible male centered as well? That's another topic for another day. We're not going to touch that. But being male centered is very, very dangerous for a woman. I said in the video that I made weeks ago, when you have a male centered audience, like most of your following, if you want to be a content creator or whatever, YouTube, I'm trying to get together right now, y'all. One second. If you want to be a content creator, having mainly men as your audience is dangerous. It's dangerous because men don't really buy from you unless you're exploiting your body. Men are not gonna, hey girl, y'all, my stylist in here, the girl that did my sewing, say hi, y'all, say hi to her. Hey girl, I booked you for next month, girlfriends, to see you again before you go on leave. I know my sewing could last a little longer, but I wanted to see you before you go on leave. Okay, girl, I love my sew-in. It is that. You are that girl. I love you, even though I really don't know you. I'm so happy that I get to see you again because that's going to be fine. Hey, girl. Say hi to my stylist, y'all. Anyways, I was saying that. Thank you for the gifts, girl. Thank you for the gifts. I was saying that being male-centered is dangerous because men are not going to buy from you unless you're exploiting yourself. All these people are saying, I can't wait, girl. Yes, girl. I'm pissed to see you. A lot of girls are saying, well, Cookie Makai came out and said she's broke, even though she has all these millions of followers. And a lot of the men that are making comments about her video are saying, why don't you come over here for this little $40? You know what they're trying to say. They're trying to sleep with her for $40. And it should be a crime to make coochie $40, in my humble opinion. But the thing is, men are not going to buy the workout outfit you're promoting. They're not going to buy the products for skincare you're promoting. They're not going to buy the shoes. They're not going to buy the mugs. Men are not going to buy from women, especially when they find them attractive. They're just looking because you're pretty. They're sexualizing you. They're not going to buy all the stuff you're talking about. It has no need for them in their life. Men are more likely to buy from you when you're promoting technological products. You're promoting a camera. You're promoting a digital product that enhances your life. You're promoting sales and how to close a deal. Men are not going to sit there and look at you do a 14-step skincare routine and be like, yeah, I think I need moisturizer. They're not going to buy the mascara. They're not, unless they're the girls. You get what I'm trying to say? Only the girls are going to buy from the girls, not the straight men. So, I'm doing my makeup. Y'all be coming on here wearing $2 outfits and then roll your eyes when men like look at you as a piece of meat. That's what you're promoting. When you go outside and you wear next to nothing, that's what you're promoting. I've never really seen someone that cares about themselves, that has self-respect, that's going to put their whole body on display for men to have something to look at easy peasy. Even when I go to the gym, and I know the gym is a big topic, and we talk about women don't dress modest anymore. There's no imagination. You know, they don't have to imagine. Sorry, y'all, my makeup. They don't have to think about what you look like naked because you walk around naked almost, basically, for free. And that's crazy to me because you're not allowing that man to visualize what it could be. Oh no, I gotta go to med spa real soon, girl. This face is acting crazy. And I hate that for women. I hate that you feel like a man's validation is going to be him lusting after you. To me, a man really respects you when he's kind, when he's courteous, when he's treating you like a lady, not when he's trying to make you a SMEX worker. And I have to say it with the SMEX because TikTok is really sensitive. YouTube is not. I'm recording on YouTube and I'm recording on TikTok. And it's crazy to me when girls, if you're not like trying to be an OnlyFans model, your content should not be solely men. It shouldn't be, oh, look at my every video you do, you turn around, look at my butt, turn around, look at my butt, look at my body. That's what you're telling the man that you have to offer, even though you never offered it, even though you literally never offered it. But that's how men are. Whatever you're showing to the camera, you're showing to the people. Whatever you're saying, I got this, I got that. That's what they see. That's what they see that they're able to get out of you, what's accessible. So it's always weird to me when y'all be in my comments, how can I get this? How can I get that? Stop, girl. I never hear women ask me, how can I get self-respect? How can I get him to respect me? How can I get him to honor me? I never get that question. And I know why I don't get that question because the women asking me, how can I get this and this out of a man? They're women that don't have enough self-respect. They don't have enough self-esteem. You can tell them exactly what to do to get something material out of a man, but because they're so used to giving things away freely, because women, we're loving, we're nurturing. They're so used to giving things away freely that now they done messed up. Chances are they done messed up and gave something to a man freely. They done saw another girl get that same thing out of that man without giving what that other woman gave. Now they're coming to me to ask me, how do I fix this? And every time I try to tell y'all, it's y'all mentality, it's your mindset, y'all get mad at me. Okay, are we looking at the Beyonce shirt? It is a reason why you're looking at two Virgos right now. Because if you look at Jay-Z, let's be for real. He's not the best looking man in the world. He's not. Compared to what Beyonce could really bag, he's not that guy look wise. But Beyonce doesn't go for aesthetics. Beyonce goes for functionality. Beyonce goes for what makes sense. And to a lot of people looking at them physically, it doesn't make sense. A lot of y'all want to date men, certain type of men, because it's aesthetically appeasing. That girl that got scammed by that Danish man. I don't know if you heard about it, y'all. So it's a black girl. She got scammed by a white man, and he's Danish or whatever. She gave him money, but she said he scammed her. How is it a scam if you gave him money? It's like a Tinder swindler if you're handing him the money. And if you look at her in her videos with him, she's so happy to be beside that man. If it was a black man asking her for the money, I'm be real with y'all, she wouldn't have given it up. Because of the aesthetic and the status that white man gives her is why she gave him that money. Oh, he's Danish, she's a model, blue eyes, 6'5". And you see her taking these videos, smiling from ear to ear, knowing she just gave that man 5,000, 50,000 here. It's crazy to me. But because he looks like her type that never goes for her, is why she folded. It's the same thing with Shannon Sharp. You're like, how did this 19-year-old with no booty cheeks get 50,000? It was $25,000 a cheek. The girl charged Shannon Sharp because she leaked the text. How did this 19-year-old with no butt get all this money out of that man? Because she's the aesthetic that he likes, that always rejected him growing up. White women didn't look at him like that. Black women were always putting him down, allegedly. And if you think if black women didn't find him attractive, what make you think white women finding him attractive? It's his money. But from a black woman asking for money, you're a gold digger. But if it's a white woman asking for money, it's an exchange. You see how it translates differently? You have to always make sure you're actually someone's type. So when y'all be asking me, how do I this, how do I that? Are you that person's type? No one want to have the hard conversations of what you actually have to look like, who you actually have to be to keep yourself in check. And a lot of it is y'all really like when men tell y'all what to do. That's really what it is. Y'all brag about having all these degrees. There's another girl, Wall Street baddie, makes money. Wall Street is really hard field for women to be in. It's male dominated like most fields, And for the fact that this girl got married to this man just to find out he's a scammer, women with degrees, yes, you are intelligent on paper. Being street smart, whoever followed me, thank you, girl. Being street smart is not y'all strong suit, okay? I can tell you now, girls like JT that had to learn the streets, they will get further faster because they're running like business women. And if you know, a lot of business people do not run businesses legitimately, if you know what I mean. A lot of these people you look up to are scammers, if you know what I mean. They got into a level where they make enough money where they can buy their payroll. They can buy this and buy that. You ever hear how, don't call the cops. They're corrupted. Someone's paying them. Look at our president. If you're in the United States, look at our president. A scammer. A felon. How many times do you hear felons say it's hard to find a job? How many times do you hear that? But you're telling me there's a felon running the whole United States. He's on the Jeff Epstein files. He's sexually assaulted women, and he's running the whole United States of America right now. You got to get in where you fit in, baby. You got to get in where you fit in. And being male centered, for especially for Black women, I'm so tired of seeing y'all come online and post about how this man scammed you. I've been seeing all month long. One girl, she got 5 kids, and I think she's 27. Her husband want to leave her because the church she want to go to. The church you want to go to? Another woman, her and her husband agreed that they're not going to have kids. So when she went to the doctor to try to get her tubes tied, she has to get consent with her husband, and husband don't want to sign the paperwork. The men we're picking is the reason why men don't take us serious in leadership roles. I'm going to make an actual post instead of just a live, because there's a Black man I follow on here on TikTok. He's for the girls, and he broke it down like why Kamala, a woman president, is going to be so hard for women, because we love to play victim. And I'm so sad that y'all making me agree with a man. I'm so sorry, but we love to play victim for things that we could have prevented ourselves. I'm included. I've done it before. I'm not saying it's just y'all, and I'm pointing the finger. I'm saying myself, because that's the only way people gonna listen is when, people actually take accountability. And in order for me to take accountability, I have to be open with my own mistakes so y'all can learn the things that I wish someone would have taught me growing up. We're so quick to want this title. That's the hierarchy part, that women are supposed to be mothers, nurturers, get married. That's what hierarchy sold us. We're supposed to belong to someone, a man. We're supposed to be property. At some point in our lives, we should want and desire to be property of a man. The man's supposed to be supportive, all these things, but when it's done right, it's beautiful. But a lot of y'all not doing it right. A lot of y'all just picking anybody just to say you got somebody, and it's showing because y'all relationships aren't lasting long. Y'all getting online and telling us y'all business. Y'all ruining happy marriages for the rest of us who want them. And y'all just telling us all these horrible stories. Like that one lady that came online and said her husband hasn't spoken to her in 2 weeks, and they in the same house, and she's still cooking him dinner. Baby, why did you come out here to tell us that? It's like, I feel like those women don't have friends, they don't have support systems, they don't have therapists, because why are you coming online to tell the whole internet? And when the internet tells you to leave or you being dumb, you get mad and try to defend him. But why did you come online to drag your husband? And when the internet dragged him, now you're mad. That's silly. That's so silly to me. Babe, we got to make better decisions. Either you're going to be a union or you're going to be single out here with the rest of us trying to listen to you. That's always going to be silly to me. I got to be careful with this makeup. We're going to do drugstore friendly makeup. Wait a second, y'all. Y'all know what I'm doing, brows. I can't talk. I got to focus. Ooh, 1 second. One second, y'all. The brows are really important. Okay. This is the difference between you know how to do makeup and why did you do that? Ooh. Okay. I don't know where this breakout came from. It has to be a product I'm using on my face. Cause ain't no way. Anyways, y'all, the thing is for me is that it has to be. What else did I put it on? My bad, y'all. Anyways, being male centered will keep you broke, y'all. Putting on them skimpy outfits. If you're not an OnlyFans model, that male validation will keep you broke. That man is not gonna buy clothes from you. He's not gonna buy shoes from you. He's not gonna buy for his girlfriend or his wife, because he doesn't see his girlfriend or wife the way he's looking at you in that moment. Okay, he has respect for his girlfriend or wife. Allegedly, he has respect for that girlfriend or wife. You putting on a skimpy outfit and thinking it's cute to make weird sounds and post it online and turn around with your backside is not cute. I'm telling you. All it's attracting is men that want to use you. Now, you can't help if a man is trying to use you, but you can limit his resources to having those ideas about you. You really can. It's not bulletproof, but putting on a skimpy outfit and turning around and showing everybody your butt or having lingerie on is not going to help your case. You don't want to be on the other side of the law trying to file a claim against this man, and then he has all this evidence of you being provocative online. You don't want that. You don't want to be on the side of that. So this cooking with Kaya thing of she has all these followers and she's broke. I don't know why people think followers equal money. Followers do not equal money. I think Kay said it that he's a gay man and he be having the crazy hair color wigs and he's best friends with Lala. He said at one point in his life he had 2 million followers and he was broke. He was still working at a shoe store. I don't know why influencers think or they try to tell y'all numbers mean something. Numbers don't mean nothing. Numbers don't mean anything. And on Instagram, you can buy followers. And then TikTok started asking me, "Oh, do you want us to push this content out? Give us X amount of money. We'll push it out." I'm not paying TikTok to push out nothing, baby. Either I got it in me or it's on me. But I am not giving TikTok any money to push out my content. That's silly. I think our organic growth is what's going to help you. Trying to pay for followers and likes is never going to be on your side. I'm telling you. Trying to pay for male validation by degrading yourself is never a good look. Ever, like ever, like ever. Don't ever do that. Don't ever think that's an option. I don't want this. I want another brush. Hold on. Where are you? I always ask my brush where they are, even though they're right in front of me. It's silly. I know. Anyways, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what I'm saying, what you're thanking me for, but you're welcome. But male validation will harm you, girl. You're trying to dress a certain way to get a man's attention. Now, there's having a standard because you want to attract a certain man, that's different. But intentionally dressing so a man will notice you, that's male validation. But to dress to make sure you attract a certain man, that's different because you're saying, if you're like me, I don't want to attract the typical rapper, SoundCloud rapper man that need help building. I want to attract a man that already has himself together and he's ready right now to get married. He's a man of God. He has standard. He has morals. He has values. And I'm just his type. I'm just what he prayed for. So I'm going to dress a certain way to attract that. Versus me saying, "Oh, I want this man to buy me this and buy me that. So I'm going to dress skimpy. So he thinks he's going to have sex with me. But really, I'm scamming him." That's different. That's so different. And I think a lot of women are getting that confused. Like, I'm not going to wear my weave a certain length because I know men that go to the polo club ain't pulling up with a 30-inch bust with a girl that got a 30-inch bust down in her head. That's weird. That's not the kind of man I want to attract. I want class in my life. I want elegance, and I have to leave trendy alone in order to get that. Like, I had to leave baby hairs alone. If y'all look at my Christmas photo shoot I did in Florida, I had our baby hair down. Everybody in the comments, yes, yes, B, yes. When I dropped the baby hairs and started going for sew-ins to have a natural hairline, I love sew-ins. I just don't like the heat that I put on my hair, but sew-in gonna eat down every time. It's natural. You can flip it, you can do whatever. It's more of a high class look. So I'm not gonna get the man with gold teeth. Actually, they do still approach me, unfortunately, but I wish they would stop. That's why I stopped doing baby hairs. So I can stop having the man with gold teeth come up to me, talk some shawty, holding their jaw. Shawty, what your name is? No. Hell to the nah. To the nah. That's not my aesthetic. I was never going for that. I don't know why that even comes up to me because I realize some men, they'll approach anything. They'll throw their net at anything just to see if it'll work. Men have audacity. Men be like, "I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna try." Men think like that. I'm just gonna try and see what happens. And you know what's crazy? It be working because women haven't built themselves up. Men hold women to a different standard. Men hold women to a higher standard than women hold men. It's really true. Women will love you and see potential in you. Men don't look at no potential. Men look at you with their two eyes for what you are and what you have right now. And women don't do that. Women like to lie to themselves and feed themselves a fantasy. That's why men lie to us, because we lie to ourselves. So what's the problem if he lied to you? You already lie to yourself. You got a man that come up to you and tell you fine, you thick, you believed him. But he told you that because he wanted to sleep with you. Now you're going into a group of women who are established, who are attractive. What color am I wearing today? I feel like I do this palette a lot. Let me put this palette down. Okay, let me go in with the Morphe. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that on TikTok. You believe men when they tell you you're this and you're that because they're trying to sleep with you. You believe men. That's what is that girl? The Chinese fortune says, you feeling sorry for a man is the beginning of your misfortune. You believing a man is the beginning of your misfortune. I think I'm gonna do this color right here. You don't have enough self-assurance. That's why you get online and you're like, how do I this? How do I that? Because you need someone to tell you what to do. You haven't built your self-esteem. That's why a lot of y'all are male-centered and don't even know it. You think you're not male-centered. You just need a decent-looking man to come your way and tell you you're pretty, and you gonna open your legs very fast. You won't even know what to do next because you never had that kind of attention. Like the girl that went viral on TikTok, and she works at Amazon, and none of the men want to talk to her. She's like, dang, all the men at Amazon are supposed to be easy, but nobody want to talk to me. Like, instead of getting mad, you could stack up your money. You could go to the gym. You could use that money that you're making at Amazon to get on GLP-1. You could start going to the gym. But what do? No, you could just sit there and complain that no man wants you. And you know what they want you for, but you're still complaining, which is weird to me. That's male-centered behavior. Any attention makes you feel like one of the girls, makes you feel like, oh, I'm valid, he want me. Girl, these men will sleep with anything. And you're mad because you're not anything, because they're not sleeping with you. But don't be offended by that. And the women getting the attention are saying they wish to get the men to leave them alone because they know what comes with it, that unwanted attention. They know what comes with that unwanted attention. It's a come in. It's the you just trying to dress like a boy, but that man don't care if you dress like a boy. He know you carrying a bakery back there. He know you double stack like a Big Mac. He know what's back there. He don't care nothing about you trying to hide it and get him to stop looking. He gonna look. If you can't get a man to look at you, look within, girl. Look within, because trust me, you're not missing. The only thing you're missing out on is peace. Okay, you stressing about men, but men not stressing about you is weird to me. It's really weird. I've always been against women who approach men. I know people that have slid in men's DM and got married. That's cool, but for you to physically go up to a man is weird to me. It's weird. Thank you, Jesus. I've never been that kind of woman. Even when I was at my lowest with my own self-esteem. Thank you, God. If I were to hang out with a girl and I see her going up to men, we would never be friends. You would never see me again. When they say birds of a feather flock together, when you do that, and then you sitting there and you my friend, people are gonna think I do that because you're my friend, because birds of a feather flock together. I had a man try to lie to me and say he don't believe birds of a feather flock together. And the only reason why he told me he doesn't believe that is because I clocked him and went down the list of all his homeboys, how they're all baby daddies. How they're all baby daddies and they all got kids and they're not one of them with the baby mama and they're out here actively dating. Oh, nothing wrong with that. You have to start over. And he tried to tell me some story about how one tried to propose